Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my Brotato tutorial series where I take every character and beat it on Ninja 5 with the best strategy I know of. Today's character is the Generalist. Generalist can only equip 3 melee and 3 range weapon, but you get 3 melee and range damage for each other. So basically, you have a bunch of damage, but you have to make use of both. It's a meh character, I would say. Anyways, what are the possible combos? You want to have a full weapon synergy. So there are several possible combos. You can go with any primitive melee weapon, so that like the spear, the cacti club, and then the slingshot or the javelin as the range weapon. You can go with the ghost axe or ghost flint and the ghost scepter. Or you can like ditch the strategy entirely and go for like, I don't know, SMGs and knives, for example. So what to do? Well, it's very simple. Ditch the tags. You want to have the best possible weapons, so that's why I start with an SMG. And then you obviously have half the tags, but it's fine. It's not that much of a problem. The other weapon you might want is... well, the other weapon you will want is something that only scales with melee damage. That doesn't scale, for example, like the claw, which scales with attack speed. Anyways, right now I'll just lock that. I'll continue. No, for example, the sharp tooth is not good because it scales with 50%. Anyways, third SMG, and now I can't roll. I'm just going to end with 3 SMGs, and then I will try to go for like anything that is good at melee. Like, for example, fist could be good, a spear could be good, a bunch of stuff. Even cacti club is like a kind of a viable option, because sure, it's usually bad, but here the projectiles will actually deal damage because melee and range damage scale at the same time, so it would technically be fine. Here, okay, you know what, I will go for spear. No, I won't lock the garden. I will go for a spear as my secondary weapon. It's fine. The melee weapon is not the main thing. It's like, yeah, it's there, but it's not like whatever. So, as regards healings, there are 2 possibilities. Like, to be fair, anything works with a generalist with SMGs. You can absolutely go for lifesteal is viable even with 3 SMGs. You can go, like, you will need a little bit more. I'll take the speed here, and I'll take more speed. Okay, that's as you see, it got automatically combined because I can only have 3 ranged weapons. But whatever, I'm building up my arsenal. I have a second speed locked in the shop. This is good. So yeah, I will have like a bit of the primitive tag. I won't have the whole primitive tag, but from what I've seen, honestly, slingshots are not enough if you have only 3 of them. So that's why I prefer SMGs over slingshots. That way I can have like a bit of lifesteal and it be consistent. It's less consistent on the slingshot. So yeah. Range damage, melee damage, dodge, no. Some more speed, why not? SP gain, that's good. I want it early on if I can get some. An SMG, I'll roll again, and there's my last spear. I want to go for luck to have a bit of consumable healing and lifesteal. Basically, that's the 2 things I will want to go for. Luck, consumable healing, and then lifesteal as my ways of healing. And then, of course, HP armor. And the goal is basically, yeah, survive and kill the enemies from as far away as possible as you can. Anyways, for now this is going good. I will need more damage, whether it's percent damage or actual damage. The good thing, like, Yes, sure, you don't have like the best strategies to not have the whole. Oh, attack speed is nice. And some lifesteal, that's neat. Two really good stats back to back. More trees, HP, lifesteal, that is nice. Same spear. I will lock the gold skull because it's a lot of damage, and I will not go for crits. I don't have any appeal to go for crit, as SMG crit is 1.5 times the usual damage, so it's pretty damn bad. And on spear is 2 times, so crit will always be worse than percent damage. So I don't mind going negative on crits. It's pretty much like meh. So yeah, I'd rather have actual percent damage than crit, because percent damage would just be consistently always better. Anyways, this is going pretty good. It's not as good as a full build of ranged weapon for sure, but it has the merits of like not needing to find, like for example here, if I wanted, let's say I want melee damage, and I had the choice between 2 range damage and 2 melee damage, so obviously this one would be worse. But here, this one is just the same, but better, so I'll just take that. Baby squid, no. Range damage for knockback, not really, not interested. Same with the insanity. I'll lock the whistle though for sure, and I'll go for the cake. I'm gonna need a bit of percent damage soon enough. But I also want to go for a little bit of health and armor, because I have 0 armor currently, so I don't think I've seen any armor, or maybe like a grey level up, but I've not been prioritizing armor, that's for sure. 7 damage on blue SMG, this is really nice. Of course I want more, but for now I'm just chilling with that. It's just wave 7, I'm good to go, and I have 36 damage on the spear. It's like that, the SMGs are good at taking care of like the small enemies, and then the spears do the work on the big ones. So yeah, more percent damage will be appreciated, and more like flat damage, but for now priority is to armor and HP. HP, there we go, and here, actually I'll go for the damage because it's just there, and I kinda don't want to roll. Another spear, this is nice. Speed for range, I'll take that, and I'll lock this one. No, I don't want the claw tree, it's not really good. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing worth locking. Funny enough, because I've seen this item in the shop, like the feather, and I think I've never taken it. I think I've never taken it as an item, because it gives you range damage and dodge for minus XP. Usually range damage doesn't really go well with dodge, but here, since it's a melee based character, the feather could be useful, as long as I don't go into negative XP gain, of course. But I already have a scar, I believe, or 2 scars. I think just 1. So it could be an item that would be worth taking, maybe. Big question mark. I don't know if it's that worth it, because XP gain is always great. Lifesteal, yes. 12% damage is good. Melee damage 1. Attack speed 10 speed for 30 second when I take damage. I mean, I could take it. You know what, I'll take it. Another SMG. Tardigrade could be useful, but it's way too, like, I don't want to really rely on tardigrades. It's an item that really changes a lot. 49 HP. When did I get that much HP? I think I had an HP level up, but it wasn't this wave. Did I take an HP level up this wave? I can't remember. Well, my HP problem is solved. The problem is, I have 0 armor. And this is bad. I have a boss at wave 12. I want to get to like 6, 7 armor at least. Like at the very least. If I can get to 10, 12 armor, that would be ideal. I don't know if it will be possible, because there is only wave end of wave 9, end of wave 10, end of wave 11. Yeah, 3 shops left before wave 12 starts. So I need to find 10 armor in 3 shops, like in 3 shops and level ups. Okay, I have 2 level ups on this one. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. I have 2 level ups. Hopefully there is armor in one of them, like a good amount of armor, not just 1 armor. I mean, I would take 1 armor because I just need to. Anyway, I'll take the dodge here. Speed. No, I won't. I'll take the damage. Whatever. That's just bad. So yeah, for example, the claw. I mean, would the claw be useful? I just have 18% attack speed. The claw is good because it's fast, but I prefer the spear because it allows me to keep on playing a bit further away. No, I don't need it. SMG zone pierce. I have a red spear already, and I'll have a blue SMG. This is stupid. I should have rolled more for armor, but at the same time, rolling a lot does not guarantee anything. And like the dodge was useful. I mean, dodge is like, it's not armor, but like close enough. It's a defensive stat that allows you to take less damage on average, but it's not that. And whatever. I should not get hit that much because I have like a semi-ranged build. And ranged build, usually you get hit way less. Also, my SMGs are dealing 12 damage, which is actually a lot. This is more than what you'd expect. It's probably because I was able to like get range damage from melee damage items and upgrades as well. So there's that. An item that is actually a waste of money, and you should know about this, is the what's it called? There is an item that gives you 6 melee damage at the expense of 3 range damage. And on this character, it's a net 0. Because it's just a net 0. Repenter could be useful. I'll just run it. Okay, so armor here. Armor. Can I get... You know, I'll take the damage. I don't want to roll that. I'm unlucky as heck in terms of armor. I lock that, and I have... Okay. I have 1 okay, I might be able to get 2. I might be able to get 2 level ups on this wave. How many scars do I have? 1. I might be able to get 2 level ups on this wave. So that's 1 level up. Can I get a 2nd level up? If I can get 2 level ups, okay, I'm level. Okay, wait a second. I'm level 15. I'm level 15, meaning that's a guaranteed purple. So I can get at least 3 armor. As long as I don't get insanely unlucky. But I can get like guaranteed 3 armor. And with another level up, hopefully I can get 2 more armor. So 5 armor. Statistically, it's highly possible that I get 5 armor on those 2 level ups. If I get a 2nd one, please give me a 2nd level up. I mean, at least I'll get 3 armor on this one. I might not be able to get the 2nd level up. That is bad. That is just straight up bad. Please. Oh no, there's no way I'm 1 off. I'm 1 off. I'll take the range. You know what? Attack speed for damage. Okay, 3 armor straight up like that. This is good. No, not -1 armor. Definitely not. I'll take that. I'll take that. +1 armor. I should have taken that. I did not see it was a medal. I did not look. Whatever. Hopefully I can just... Okay, it's this guy. He's fine. I might not be able to kill him, but at least I'll be able to survive without getting hit too much. 16 damage. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. I need to stay away. I will be able to kill him, but I need to be very careful. I need to stay at a distance, and that's the good thing about spears, is technically you can stay at a distance and still hit the enemies. That's why I like spears on this character, because I want to play him more at a range than like a normal melee character. I was able to kill the boss. This is good. 3 armor definitely doing the work already. I believe 3 armor is minus 18% damage reduction or something like that. 17% less damage. Fair. It's not far away. Nope, don't need that. Torture. Torture would actually be bad because I have 13% lifesteal. If I had less lifesteal, it might be worth considering, so that way you don't need to pick up any healing ever again. Metal, bait, why not? It's 8% damage. I'll take the boxing glove because it's just damage. Spear, do I want the snail? Yes, I want the snail. I won't be able to use this one because it's just, I already have like 2 red ones and a purple one. I was lucky to get a lot of spears, but unfortunately not as much SMGs. Hopefully I get more SMGs like later on, but they're already dealing 21 damage, so that's actually quite a lot for SMGs. I mean, I can like go way further as in terms of damage with SMGs, of course, getting like a 48, 50, 55 damage with SMGs. It's like feasible before wave 20, but whatever. Goal is to survive. Goal isn't to obliterate the bosses, although it's nice to do that, but whatever. This is going quite well. Can I get a level up here? Can I get a level up, please? Yes, I can get a level up. Alright, no, definitely not. I will take the luck because it's just there. That way I have 28 luck and I'm pretty much good on that. And now I roll to get something good. Another bag, because bag is always goated. Another SMG. HP from consumables is good because I have like bonus luck. Another SMG. I will take the banner because I don't really care about knockback. Spear isn't a really great knockback weapon because it just reverses the enemies and you don't really care about that. And SMGs don't really have knockback. Ranged weapons don't really need knockback, so you're pretty much fine with like going into negative knockback. Range is alright. It's pretty good with this build, especially since I want to play at range. Sure, it affects the spears less and it lowers a little bit the attack speed of the spears, but it's fine. I'm mostly relying on SMGs to do the bulk of the damage. The spears are just like here to help with tankier enemies that don't get finished and like wave clear on like when there is a bunch of enemies. But yeah, the spears have an actually insane range. Spear is one of my favorite melee weapons. It's not always playable because it's really slow, but in the right context it becomes really strong. Dynamite, don't need fishhook, not in a tutorial. Alright, first red SMG, and the red SMG deals 26 damage. Here I have 416 range and 408 range. Wait, 500 range with the red spear. Okay, so the red spear has more range than the SMG. It is actually crazy. I forgot the spear's range was so high by default. Yeah, it is actually crazy to think. Okay, that's another boss. It's actually crazy to think that a melee weapon has so much range, like flat out, so much range. It's just insane to think about it, and it's actually really cool because you can really make use of that, especially in the setting of a semi-ranged build. This is actually why I honestly dislike when people talk about oh, the Cacti Club is the Generalist weapons. No, it's not. It's a shitty weapon. It's a little bit better on the Generalist because the Generalist can make use of the projectiles which are otherwise useless, but it's not the Generalist weapon. It's just a bad weapon overall. The Cacti Club is just a bad weapon. It's only useful in the Vagabond setting because it gives you the primitive and the heavy tag, and the heavy tag is pretty hard to obtain without rare weapons, so the Cacti Club takes care of that. But in every single other setting, I will take the armor because I only had 4 armor. Damn! Oh my goodness. Okay, so this would take this run to the next fucking level. Unfortunately, red item, no. I'll take the attack speed here. Same with that, if you see it like at the really end, it could be good. I'll take the scarf though, because it's speed and a bit of melee damage. Speed, can I get Can I get... what do I want? Shotgun could be a viable option as well on the Generalist. Really interesting legendary weapon, had been a while. Regeneration potion, useless. I need more. Okay, the stat I need right now is armor. I need damage, sure, but I need armor more. Right? I need armor way more. So yeah, Cacti Club, as I was renting, horrible weapon. The Cacti Club and Slingshot strategy is, in my opinion, just straight up bad. I've tried it quite some times, and I was not able to, like, consistently beat Generalist with that strategy. But when I switched to SMGs and whatever melee weapon was showing up, Spear is a good example. Spear is the superior one, but even Fist is good, because Fist just deals a bunch of damage. SMGs and Spears or Fists or any kind of like good melee weapon, instantly I got rewarded and the runs became much easier to like consistently get. No, once again, more damage. More damage. Who cares about range? Why not? I'll take this, and here, ooh, Scar is nice. It's a bit late, but whatever. Nope. Boss wave, so no. And can I get an SMG? Okay, I need like 2 SMGs and a spear, basically. Alright, so it's the mother. I don't like the mother. The good thing is I have spears, and spears are really good at dealing with these enemies spawned by the mother and finishing the mother by at the same time. So yeah, spear is a really good weapon in the right scenario. It can be like pretty tricky to use because it's a bit slow, and the long range makes it a bit tricky to play with. Because sure, it has range, but it doesn't have like it's not a really wide attack. It's a really long attack in a straight line. So sometimes, as of AoE, it's not really good. But that's not the main focus of this build. This build's focus is just to stay a bit more at range than a normal melee build. Even though you have half melee weapon, you still want to play kind of like a ranged build. Can I finish the mother here? Yes. It was a bit tricky, I took a lot of damage, but whatever. 3 armor, okay, no, it's a red item, but it was all the... Okay, armor problem. No, I don't want to. I could technically take the bandana. I'll just take the medical turret, because it's just here. Yeah, why not? It's there. Lifesteal and HP regeneration, why not? And I'll just go for wave 18. I might not get all red weapon, this is normal, this is fine. As long as I have like 4 of them, hopefully a 5th, like hopefully I get a spear or something. But yeah, as I was saying, Cacti Club, bad. Slingshot is an awesome weapon. It can be really used and you can scale up and the bounces are amazing. Not a really good boss killer though. But yeah, Slingshot is good. Cacti Club, on the other hand, it's just bad. It's just horrible. It's slow, it does not have range. The projectiles are okay, but even with the Generalist's buff, they only scale with half of your range damage. Are not fast because they only spawn like 3 or 5 per Cacti Club hit, and it's not by enemy, it's just in total. Every time you swing, there is a certain amount of spikes that get thrown out. And it's honestly not worth it. I'll take the speed here. And can I get armor? What the hell is that? No, that would be horrible. I don't even have enough money. That's hilarious. Armor and dodge for HP. Yes, yes, absolutely. 9 armor. This is a run when... Okay, there we go. 5th red weapon. I will be able to get it before the end of the run. This is nice. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get a red SMG. Maybe a purple one, if the occasion is right. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So yeah, tactile club, horrible weapon. Anything is better than it. Only viable option is with the vagabond with 4 attacks. That is it. Plus, for example, in the generalist, you can't even argue that the tag is useful because it's only the primitive tag that the slingshot has. Slingshot is only a primitive weapon, and the heavy tag will only stack like for 1 or 2. So it will be like 10% damage, and it's like meh. It's pretty much useless. You're better off taking an actually good weapon like the spear and getting 10% damage in a level up. And that's how you play this character. You don't play it with, oh yeah, I get more range damage, so I get this. No, you don't. I want armor. Can I get armor? Yes, armor. Spear and... actually, a spear is pretty close to the fist in terms of damage. Damn. It's just 3 off. 5 off. Damn, it's really close. So yeah, I unfortunately could not get anything else. Hopefully, so yeah, I probably will not be able to kill the bosses, given how hard the boss on wave 18 was to kill. I will just try my best to survive and dodge, and that is it. Also, I don't have a lot of armor, so dodging, like physically dodging, will be the most important task I have. I take 18 damage from a boss hit, so I need to keep that in mind. I don't have that much HP, I only have 75. I take way too much damage. Wave 20 is always the end of me on the generalist. Can I survive? Can I just live? Can I just... Okay, there we go. Last phase, circle around, he runs around, he's less of a problem. But the other one becomes way more difficult. So I don't have to dodge the banner on the ground, but this one runs after me and he's horrible to dodge. So yeah, 30 seconds of that. And I have to... I might be able to kill this guy. Okay, please die, please die. Yes, nice! Nice. Yeah, as you can see, SMG spears are better. It's not like I can't always kill the bosses on wave 20. But... with this strategy, at least I have a chance of doing it, whereas the regular old character club is you can never kill the bosses on wave 20, and that's why wave 20 is the killer on this character. Either way, that is a run 1. So yeah, SMGs, spear or fists, pretty close weapons, but spears have like fists are faster, spears have the more range, so spears are better, I would say. So yeah, SMG spears, best combo with this guy. Get lifesteal because the SMGs. Get attack speed. Try and get a bit more armor than 11. Hopefully. Get 15 armor. The 11 armor is alright. So yeah, 25 speed of course. Speed is always great. Anyways, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you enjoyed and you want to see more of the series, consider subscribing to the channel. It will help a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.